What's up, spectators? Welcome back to the episode of Danganronpa. Last time, we initiated the next chapter, which is the death of Angie, and we're investigating the crime scene. So we've already checked her body, we've checked the Necronomicon, we've checked the Kaede effigy with the sword stabbed in it. So I'm just gonna check a couple other things here. This door is the lab's back door.
Is this?
This door is a sliding lock and it's still locked.
That's true.
And because no one has used this door since we came in here, I believe Angie locked this door when she came in, and it's been locked ever since.
Hey.
Oh wait, what's this? There's something gold and shiny on the tab of the sliding lock. Gold and shiny, could it be?
Is that all right?
May I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock.
So what?
Go ahead, do what you want. I carefully touched the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold part, and softly slid the lock open.
Okay.
Just as I suspected, this lock will slide without much effort. Whether you lock it or unlock it. This could be an important clue.
Well,
I'm curious about this rear door too, but there's something else that bothers me. The lock on the front door that we used to enter this room. Shouldn't we investigate the front door too? I'm gonna take a closer look. The 4 effigies are hung up with rope. The wax figures are definitely the same ones Angie made. But why are they hung up? Is this also part of the resurrection ritual? Or is there another purpose? It would take a lot of work to hang all these up. That implies there was a reason behind it. But what is that reason and who did it? So, since all of their clothes are not folded up, like all their skirts are, still as if they're standing, that would suggest that the clothes are also wax. But why would you do that? As you know, in everyone's room, there are tons and tons of clothes, like, that they wear. So you could have just gone, I don't know. Okay, so I probably don't need to check all of these, but I'm going to. Okay, that's what I thought. And all right, let's back out. And I can't, can I see the front door? Yes, I can, okay. It's unlocked, but I think there are still things to investigate here. Okay.
Why?
A murder at nighttime is strange. Impossible even.
Why?
Why do you think that?
Right.
Cause student council made rule that we know can be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime.
ew.
Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule? But in Atua's rule, Angie say he punish us if we not follow his rules. But the student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do what they wanted. Angie was also working here at night.
Huh?
She was?
But...
No way. Student council would never break own rules.
Right.
They should have been asleep in own rooms to set good example to others. Maybe Angie got attacked while she sleep in her room and got brought here.
Gonta.
If so, Gonta could have saved her. But Gonta was sleeping. I find it hard to believe that no one went outside in spite of the student council rule. I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit?
Huh?
It's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
No.
So you suspect Tenko?
Actually.
Cause as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
Oh yeah.
That's right. Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab.
Ah.
Angie had been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
That's true.
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council.
No.
It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, since only student council members would have been let in here. This busty brainy beauty is this all figured out.
Huh?
You mean you know who the culprit is?
What was that?
The culprit? Fuck that!
Hey.
Do we really have the time to be listening to her?
Wait!
Wait, god damn it! Are you just gonna ignore my genius idea? Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me. Listen.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell ya. You better thank me for this.
You know.
I know y'all are dumber than fleas, but even you get weird how weird these wax dolls are, right? They are strange. Are they for the ritual or another purpose?
Well then.
But I figured it out with just one glance. These are diversions.
Could it be?
Listen up.
The culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something.
Got a minute?
What do you mean?
What?
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job?
I knew it.
You're a waste of time. Maki turned and walked away. Can't say I blame her.
What was that?
The hell's her problem? She on the rag or something? So, Angie made these wax dolls. The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know. Let's just see how detailed these really are. Hey! Miyu tried to look up the wax figure's skirt.
Hey!
What are you doing?
What?
I just wanted to see if this doll was wearing panties. Wait, do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend is a doll now?
Ha, fucking
If you like
virgin.
wax dolls so much, then go fuck the doll already. I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to Miyu is a waste of time.
Hey.
I just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, you're sure that the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yes. I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. It really is locked.
I knew it.
The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. There, open says me. So he picked the cylinder lock open.
Hey.
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him?
That's true.
It would have been impossible from the outside. The Monocubs took the key.
Then.
So Kokichi's the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside. Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from outside. But someone inside could open and close it as they pleased.
Huh?
So the front door was locked from inside the room.
No.
Not necessarily. I'm just thinking of possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. Still, it's strange that the front door and back door have different locks. The front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock, and the rear door has a sliding lock. But by the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked.
Is this?
In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery.
You're right.
The cylinder lock's key was taken by the Monocubs, so both doors could only be locked from the inside. But only if you rule out Kokishi's lockpicking, right? He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. So he could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible that he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie.
If I remember correctly.
That's right.
Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab ourselves.
I knew it.
He's clearly suspicious. It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. What am I missing? Isn't that everything? I did everything. Hello? Okay. There must be something here that I missed. A small pool of blood has emanated from Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. This blood's from the back of her neck.
Is this?
This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed, maybe more. What? That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the file. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. If we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue the investigation for now.
So what?
It's not that important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Like I'd know.
Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaito, at least. That guy's useless.
Got a minute?
We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry.
You're right.
First, we should investigate the anthropologist lab. We may find a clue related to the katana.
That's true.
Is something wrong?
By the way,
It just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner?
sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. All right, the lab is right down the hall. If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from... here. Oh, I thought it was. Oh, it's from here. This cloth. I see. It's the white fabric that covers the cage in The Caged Child. I suppose they already took the cage to the room. It's just the sheath. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath.
Okay.
Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it.
That's true.
Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab after all.
No.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab too.
Oh?
What are you guys doing here?
Ew.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that is your signature look.
Anyway.
I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it.
Huh?
Yeah.
That white sheet. We brought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
What is it?
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet? Don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
So that means...
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on this seance before I got the sheet.
Huh?
So, let's see. Kokichi took a look around, and... I heard it was like some old handmade book. Is this it?
Yeah.
Yep. Says Cage Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Let's see, what does it say about the caged child seance? He flipped through the old book he picked up. Is it this page? It's hard to read, but I can see the caged child is mentioned here.
Yeah.
Kyo's drawing the same magic circle as the one in this picture. Let's see. In order to perform the caged child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium and a dark place with no light.
If I remember correctly...
Just like Kyo said. First, draw the magic circle passed down from the caged dog village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle. Hold on, in the center, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle, and rest their forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterward, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage.
I see.
Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations.
Yeah.
When preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing in a corner of the room. The participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the caged child song. After the song, ask, is the caged child? Then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit. That sounds complicated.
But...
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Whether it works or not, Kyo has been wanting to conduct the seance for a while. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of those copies, I have already memorized it. But I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate.
Right?
He said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he could conduct the seance without it. But is it even possible, contacting Angie's ghost? If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Shuichi?
Huh? Well, you know.
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
See?
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet.
That's true.
Maybe it's better if you join them.
Huh?
You think so?
I don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. But whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens.
Okay.
I think you're right. Now you're talking.
All right.
Well, I'll be waiting for you. Of the 3 empty rooms, we're in the middle one. All right, let's go. I want to see what happens.
Hello.
So, Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well. You are most welcome to join us.
Oh.
Is what I would like to say. However, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join.
Oh, man.
What a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out.
Me?
Why me? I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while.
Listen up!
Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice. Ugh, God, that is bad.
You see.
To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo.
Why, you?
Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? That's why we're apologizing.
Do not mock me!
No one's apologized yet.
Oh, man.
Fine, fine, our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us.
How rude!
Why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal. What did I do?
So then...
So now Shuichi has joined us. First, some warnings.
Do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped upon. You drew this with salt?
That's correct.
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
Well then...
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail,
Terrifying.
but it may also unleash a curse.
Okay,
Okay. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
do not worry.
I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Cage Child song memorized. You must do the same.
Do you understand?
I've copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read in the dark. Maybe I should take a picture just in case. It seems highly unlikely it'll be a problem, but just in case, got my phone out. Done.
Huh?
We have to memorize the lyrics?
Oh.
You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here's the melody. I listened to Kyo sing the song and did my best to memorize the lyrics.
Okay.
Alright, I think I got it. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective.
Well then.
Let's begin the ritual.
How exciting!
We finally get to see Angie!
So then.
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with the girl. Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in.
No.
I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
Yeah? That's right.
You want to talk to her, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way you can say goodbye to her. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
Please. By the way.
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too.
Damn it!
And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up.
Yes.
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger. I think you've trained too much. You're probably right. Why do I feel like this is actually gonna work and then she'll be overwritten with Angie, which is just the most annoying thing for Angie to come back, so I just don't want that to happen.
So then.
Now we've decided on a spiritual medium. Let's begin.
Yes.
All right, Himiko. I'll see you later.
Now, I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle. Please be sure to walk on the path so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake. I have 5-star flexibility.
So then.
Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
Let's see.
First, we must place this iron cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi. And please keep in mind, walk carefully so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Yeah.
Okay, you can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong. I shouldn't have.
lied.
Oh,
I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right. Everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The 4 of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy. Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it. So then...
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it'll be Angie speaking through you.
Got it.
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance. This is super sketchy. The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. Oh my god, Angie's gonna... Oh my god, this is gonna suck. We each stood in a different corner.
Now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner. Then began the singing.
At last, at long last.
Kyo led us all in the Cage Child song.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be 2 or just 1? Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl? At last, at long last. Say,
Is the Cage Child Angie Yanaga? He began calling. Now the medium answers.
say,
Is the Cage Child Angie Yanaga? What's going on?
say,
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't she answer?
hold on.
Himiko, I was very clear that you were not to speak, yes? But something's weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed.
Let's see.
Let's light the candles.
Huh?
Is that okay?
Well,
Just for now. What's going on? Did it really fail?
that cannot be.
That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming?
I see, yes.
I told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit enters. She follows orders well, but how about we let her out for now?
Hold on.
Dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
Man.
Seeing as how this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around. Oh, she's dead. There's blood in there. You can see it. Just like setting up, Kyo instructed us how to clean everything up.
Now, I will remove the sheet. Oh? Perhaps.
Something is amiss. Himiko ran towards the cage at a sprint. I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and... Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and...
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monofanny's green puke was predicting this tragedy.
Ah!
The puke is normal now. I guess it was predicting this.
For now.
Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. What did I say? What did I say was gonna happen?
What?
Tenko, seriously? How did this happen?
How'd this happen?
Gota's so sorry.
Got a minute?
Shuichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know what's happening.
Rise and shine, your sun.
What on earth?
I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now you should maybe start the investigation right away. Hold on a second. Okay, so it's been like 30 minutes or so. So I want to go ahead and end the video here. So stay tuned for the next one, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.